Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my class. I will be your teacher today. So today we will learn about the topic dating. And first, before we start the lesson, I want you guys to introduce a little bit yourself. Okay? Based on the suggestion in the slides. I will introduce about myself first. So my name is Ming. I'm 19 years old. I'm now currently a university student. I I live in Hanoi and my hobbies are hanging out with friends and playing sports. So Celine, could you introduce a little bit about yourself, please? Celine? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hey, yeah,
Can you hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I want to tell you that if you cannot hear me at some point, you can refresh the page just like you did, and you can now hear me. Okay. So let me say it again. Well, welcome to my class. I'll be your teacher today. So I will be your teacher today. So first, before we start the lesson, I want you to introduce a little bit about yourself, okay? But first, I will do it first. Uh, my name is Ming. I'm 19 years old. I am now currently a university student. I live in Hanoi, and my hobbies are hanging out with friends and playing sports. And what about you, Celine? Could you tell me a little bit about yourself, please?
Hi.
Based on the suggestion on
Yeah,
the slide.
yeah, my name is Dylan. I'm 20 years old and I'm a college in Hanoi. And about my hobby, I like traveling and playing music. So nice to meet you.
Okay, very nice to meet you. Thank you for your answer. Very nice pronunciation. Okay, so we have finished the class introduction, right? After telling about your name, your age, job, and address, I think we are finished on this slide. Okay, now let's move on to the next slide. Oh, and yeah, you didn't heard this before. So today we will discuss about the topic dating. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide, which is the class rule. Before we start the lesson, I want to tell you about some rules about the class. So here are the rules. So the first rule is this is a student conversation class, so you can only use English, no Vietnamese, except like you find something like too hard to understand, and you might want to. I mean that is the your last solution, right? Then you can try to type in the chat box in Vietnamese, but only in the chat box, like no Vietnamese when you're speaking. You can ask me the chat box in Vietnamese if you're so stuck on something that you don't understand. Okay, so the second rule is practice speaking on a topic, which is dating, under the guidance of the teacher, which is me. Okay, so the last thing is don't do personal things to the class. I want you to stay focused in the class, like no texting, mm, all of those things like that. No, don't do any personal things because you will miss out of my lessons. Okay, so that is all about the class rule. I think. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. That's all the. I think that is all the thing you need to remember. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, let's start our lesson. But first, we will play a vocabulary game. Fill in the blanks to complete the words. Okay, so here are the missing words, and I want you to, guess what is the missing letters and what is the full word. Okay, so Celine, can you guess the word number two? Celine.
I think it's like set.
Okay, so the missing letter is.
I.
Okay, very nice. I'll go give you the meaning of it. Sad is an adjective, uh, equals to a feeling of sorrow and unhappy. Okay, let's move on to how about the letter number four? The word number four.
Uh, break
So the missing letter is.
is A. So
Okay, very nice. That is correct. How about. Okay, I'll give you the meaning of the break. Break up is when two people is no longer in a romantic relationship together. Okay, how about the word number one? Can you tell me what is the missing letters here?
the missing letter is I.
So the full words is. You tell me the missing letters
Singer.
and then you tell me the full words, okay? Can you read the full words
Yeah,
again
yeah.
for me?
Singer.
Single. Okay. Okay, thank you for your answer. But you're reading it like this. You can look at the chat box. Just you single, like it have to be like a. Okay, wait a minute. I'll write it in your assessment. So, so you're reading the word wrong. You read it like singer, which means the person who performs on stage, singing. But this is single. Can you read the word again for me, please?
Yeah, single.
Single. Yes, that's right. Now you are getting it right. Thank you very much. So single is. Okay, here are the meaning of the single for you, if you would like to see it. Okay, how about the word number five? What is the missing letter and what is the full word? Celine, can you tell me?
Uh, I think it is kids.
Could you read the what is the missing letter?
Missing letter is I.
Okay, could you read the word again for me?
Kids.
Yes.
And
Okay.
it I.
Okay. Thank you for your answer. That is very correct. Kiss. So kiss. Here's the meaning of it if you want to know about it. Okay, how about the word number three? Could you tell me
It love missing
and what? What's the missing letter?
the missing it is.
You should say the full sentence. The missing letter is. Okay, but that's
Yeah,
alright.
the missing letter is
Okay, very nice. Okay. How about the last word? Dating? I mean, I just say it. Okay. So, could you guess what letter it is?
Yeah, it is A.
So, the word is. I want you to read it.
What is dating?
Okay. Thank you. That is very nice. Dating. Unless you want. If you, I will write all the words in the chat box if you don't have anything to see there. Okay. So, now I want you to make a word with the word number 5. Can you make a word with can you make a sentence with the word number 5?
So, um,
Okay,
the couple can kiss each other when they are dating.
okay, okay. Couple can kiss. There a bit grammar error here. So, okay. The couple, you say the couple can kiss when they're dating, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. Ah, yeah. The couple can kiss when they are kissing. You're missing the to be are. You're missing the are. They are kissing. The couple can kiss. Yeah, that's it. Remember to add the to be in it. Thank you. Okay, that's all about it. How about just one more to how about you make a sentence with the word number 6? I want you to make a sentence with the word number 6, okay?
Um,
Okay, so I'll give you some suggestion, like maybe uh, dating. Dating is very fascinating. You could say so. So yeah, now it's your idea. So did you have any others idea than that? Like dating
sorry, but
is
what is fascinating?
fascinating. Okay, fascinating, fascinating. Okay, wait. I'll show you the full meaning of it. Fascinating is something extremely interesting. Okay, it's like when you say interesting, it's just at like this kind of level, but you when you say fascinating, is this kind of level. It's just another way of using words. Okay, so did you understand the meaning yet? I will even write Vietnamese for you if you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I think we can now move on to the second question. What type of man or woman do you like, and tell me the reason why? Since you are a woman, I assume you like men, right? So what type of man do you like, and tell me the reason why? Celine, could you tell me?
I'm sorry, the reason what?
What did you say? Could you repeat?
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay. So, okay. I assume that you're like men, right? Because you're a woman. So, what type of men do you like? And tell me the reason why. Okay, Celine, could you tell me?
Yes. Yeah, I think the typical man that I like is the man that also very friendly and
Yes,
be extrovert because I'm not a person
yes.
and he have to speak a lot.
Okay,
So kind of people have some kind of hobbies like me, like reading books or also love the music.
okay. Very interesting.
Eddie.
Is there anything more to it?
Mm,
I'll give you some.
also, I want,
Okay,
yeah, I also like that he will be a positive person,
a positive person.
not the negative person. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that is really important, a characteristic of a man. Okay, thank you for your answer. I'll give you some like really interesting uh, suggestion here. So you can say that I like men who have ambition in his life and is determined to achieve what he is setting out to do in the long run. Okay, that's one way you could say it. Just, I'll give you some way, some of the words that you might want to use. Okay, I like men who love me and accept me for who I am really is deep down, rather than constantly trying to change me or get me to be more like him. I'm looking, or maybe you could say, I'm looking for guys who have brains and who know how to use them. Okay? Well, technically everyone has a brain, but not everyone will know how to use them, right? Okay, so that is the sum of my suggestion about answering this question. You can copy that and learn it at home if you want to. Okay. Uh, since there are no men in this. Oh, and like pretending. I want to ask you this question. Pretending that you are a man. So, what is the characteristic do you seek in a woman? Can you tell me? Like pretending that you are a man, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I, I think man will like a woman who is very like can take care for the others.
Yes.
Um, is also the person that can listen to and
Okay.
also
And also, like
like a sweet tea person. I don't know how to express that.
what do you want to say? You could tell me. You can type in the type in Vietnamese in the chat box. What do you want to say, and I will find a way to express it for you.
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
you do that? Oh, so you can use the word gentle. Uh, I mean, yeah. Actually, gentle, gentle woman, very gentle. It's mean, yeah, it's mean the word that you type in the chat box. Okay. So can you continue your answer with my suggestion? Okay, you can hear me right. Okay, try to. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, that's okay now.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's all right. Okay. So, I'll even give you some suggestion about uh, ideal woman. But first, I want you to continue what you're trying to say later. Lately, what you are trying to say lately. Uh, with my
Yes,
suggestion, gentle.
I think that the first thing that the man find in the woman is that she has attractive,
Okay.
um, beautiful, and maybe have a good body.
Yeah, sure.
Um,
Definitely.
and so just add to that if the appearance can attract him, so he will more about that person, like is she a take care person or is she gentle or another characteristic. I think so.
Okay, that's very nice answer. I think it's very nice pronunciation, very nice grammar, nothing wrong there. So you can see in the chat box about my suggestion. My ideal type of woman is the one who is beautiful, attractive, just like your idea. How about the word charming? Charming, charming. You can use this word. This is a very nice word. Oh, charming, and has a good sense of humor. Equals to, you could try some of my suggestion. How about I like woman who is capable of doing all the housework for me, like washing the dishes, doing the laundry, and cleaning the house, and so on. Okay, that's maybe what us men like women to have. Maybe it's a little bit rough, but that's what we like, I guess. Okay, so I think now we can move on to the next question. Okay. Okay. So this question number 3. You can discuss with your partner the following question. If you could go on a date with anyone in the world, and who would you choose, and tell me the reason why? Celine, could you tell me, if you could go on a date with anyone in this world, who would you choose, and tell me the reason why?
I think even if I could go on date with anyone in the world, so my choice still be the man that I fall in love with. Be like someone that I'm crush on. And
Okay.
it may be my friends, and it's very nice and also very interesting. It's true to the other.
Okay, very nice. So, um, may I ask you, I mean, I want to ask you, like, if you could go on a date with anyone, that means you have to choose out a person, right? Not you're answering it off topic. I want you to choose a person in the world and tell me the reason why, okay? Try that again. Try to answer my question again.
Mm,
Choose a
but
person.
even
You have to choose a
uh,
person. Like
so can
celebrity?
it be my friend,
Yeah.
like that I fall in love with? Not kind of celebrity, any
Oh.
other guy that I have never met,
Oh.
and the one I want to date will still be the one that I'm falling in love with.
Oh.
Just near to me, close to me,
Yes. I understand.
and I think so.
Um. So who would it be? Like at this point, like you want it to be your classmate, like
Yeah,
who do you like now? Like,
yes, my classmate from some years ago, and also I fell in love with him and just one side. So that's the reason why I wanted it.
okay, okay, thank you for your answer. But I think that, uh, mm, I mean, that is a very honest answer. Love at one side, right? Okay, that is a very nice answer. Very interesting to know, because usually my students, uh, they are going to like if they could go on a date with anyone, they will tell me about like famous celebrity, like very famous people, they can sing very well. But I think you're very special. Your answer is very special. It's not the normal answer. I really like it. Okay, but I will give you, either way, I will give you some suggestion about how to answer this answer too. So 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 since you are the only student in the class, I will talk to you about if I could go on a date with anyone in this world and who I would choose. I would date Taylor Swift. She has a great sense of humor. She is also very smart, talented, pretty, and she is a stylish person. She is upfront and honest. She will tell me about what she thinks or even make a song about me later on. I think she has a really good personality. I'm a big fan of her and her music. I love guitar too, so she can play it very well. I could listen to her singing and playing the guitar all day long. So, like, that's my answer to this question. Okay? So you can use that as something like you can use some of my idea there to use in the next time you speak. Maybe you should choose in this kind of question. I think you should choose a celebrity to make it more interesting. Okay, like okay, I want to ask you something, Celine. Like okay, pretending that you're a man, and you have to choose a celebrity in the world, someone famous or someone famous. So who would you choose? And tell me the reason why.
Mm, I'm sorry. It's still the question three, right?
Yeah, but this time it's the opposite. Like you're pretending like now again you're pretending like you're a man and you have to choose a famous woman. Who would you choose? And tell me the reason why.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit change in the
So,
question.
mm,
You don't think too much. I want you to think of a person, of a woman that you like. Just simple like that. I want you to think simple like that.
yeah.
First, you choose a woman that you like. Who would it be?
So I think to the person that have a very special in the characteristic,
Yes.
but I don't have any name here. But
Oh,
the kind of woman is I like a lot of the person who have a very special of the character, like she's very have the positive way in her life
yes.
and very active to live her own life.
Okay.
And a person I'm very interested in.
Okay. Thank you for your answer. But don't you have like any celebrity that you like?
Yeah, I also like Tyler Swift too,
Okay.
and
Anyone else different from my suggestion? Anyone else? Anyone else?
is Selena Gomez,
Okay, that's very nice.
Beyonce.
Yeah, and tell me why did you like? Why would you want to date her?
Yeah, I think because she has a very cute, adorable face,
Okay.
and also she also have a very good life,
Yeah.
and also try her best all the time.
Okay. Very nice answer. Very nice answer. Thank you. Very good pronunciation there. Hmm. Okay. So here my answer on that question. Like pretend that I'm a man. No, I mean I pretend that I'm a woman and I have to choose a date with anyone in the world. I think I would date with Novak Djokovic. Did you know him? He's a tennis player. I think he is a very good-looking man. Me personally like to watch tennis a lot, So I think he is a perfect man for me. He has won many big tournaments in his career. He is also very rich. He made a lot of money from advertising jobs and from the prize money that he earns. He is very caring and friendly person too. He is the man of his family, and that's the reason why I would date him. Okay, some suggestion like that. So you can extend your vocabulary and grammar. You could try to say more things. Okay, I think that is enough for this. The question number 3. Now let's move on to the question number 4 about the part role playing. Okay, uh, so in this task, since no one, you're the only student in the class, right? So I want um, you and me will be the partner. I will be your partner, and I want you to talk with me about your ideal date. Okay, Celine, tell me about your ideal date.
Yeah.
What is your ideal date?
So the date that I like is maybe I think it so- suitable. It should be well chose the well choice for both. Maybe if my partner like to some place that like outside, like near the nature. So maybe go to the park or go to um that very natural. But if he the kind of person like the indoor place, so maybe we can go to watch movie
Yes.
at the theater and yeah, interesting like the ideal date a play is two person can feel very comfortable to be with. I think so.
Oh, oh, very nice. Okay, very nice. Let me write something down first. Got some mistake. Okay, so you say that the word comfort, comfortable, like but actually it's not having the F in it, so you have to read it like a comfortable, 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 like no F. I know the word have the F letter in it, but when you pronounce it, you don't read the F out, so it's just comfortable, comfortable. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah. Okay. That's it about it. I will show you all of your mistake in the end of the class after. That is some mistake that you have now. Okay. So, hmm. I'll tell now. Now I will tell you. Now I will tell you about my ideal date. Since we are role playing, I will turn your mic on. I will tell you about my ideal date. Okay, my ideal date must be in the evening because it is the most romantic time of the day. I want me and my date to have a romantic dinner together in a very fancy restaurant with a lot of candles, roses, and champagne. Of course, champagne. After I have finished the main meal, I want to eat ice cream with her in the same cup, like eating this with the same cup. And then I want to walk with her in a park while holding her hand. Finally, I will take her home safely, say goodnight to her, and kiss her. Okay, so that is my ideal date. Do you think it is interesting? Like, yeah. So do you
yeah.
want do you want your date to take you home safely and maybe have a kiss with you, a goodbye kiss? What do you think about that? Do you like it? Uh,
Uh,
wait.
like actually, I don't think about it, so I think it will have a little bit shine for the. Mm,
Like on
I
the first date,
think it
you're
has
shy.
that.
Yeah, you just tell me.
Yeah, I think for it is a little bit shiny.
Yeah. But this is your, I want to say that this is your ideal date. So you just make up things that maybe aren't true, like the thing that you expect from a date. But first, you raise your hand. So what do you want to ask me?
But I still cannot get the real meaning of ideal.
Ideal? Okay. Ideal.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Also, so you're not understanding the question. If you, I mean, if you don't understand anything, you could tell me right away. When I read the question, you can ask me right away, so I can explain to you and maybe other people too. Yeah, ideal, which means the best thing that you expect. Like an ideal date means the best thing you expect from a date. An ideal person is the best thing you expect from that person. Did you understand the meaning of ideal now?
yeah, I completely.
Okay, okay. Remember to ask me sooner so I can deal with that, deal with your problems. Okay, don't be hesitate. I'm very kind and yeah, I could tell I'm very friendly. Okay, so let's continue our role playing, right? So, may I ask you? So, if you say that you want to watch a movie with your date, right? So, what kind of movie would you like to watch with him?
Um,
What type of movies?
I think it should be the romantic things.
Romantic films.
Maybe
Yes.
scared things.
Or what do you say? Did,
Um,
after the romantic films, what did you say? Seems like your pronunciation is having some problem there.
tell me
Oh,
about it.
oh. See, you should say
Horror
horror. Yeah, yeah. You can say scary too,
movies.
but typically people use the word horror movies. They don't usually use scary movie. I don't know why. But when you're talking about type of films, you should say horror movies. Okay. So what else? Oh, that is. Oh, that's all of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could tell me the reason why would you choose romantic films? Why did you think it's suitable for your date?
I think maybe it's suitable with the mood and also suit men other couple that love each other. So it will be more romantic. And with the scary movie because the him
Uh, so could you tell me uh, like a do you like to go out in your date? Did you like to have a dinner with him? Could you tell me?
yeah, it's also have its way. It's also good because like you said, in so the date will be better.
Okay, so uh, if you're if you are having a date with someone and you are going to have a dinner with them, so what kind of food would you order? Like your favorite food? Like you
I
ate, imagine?
think
Yeah.
the kind of food that I like is should be very tasty. Like I kind of person who like that very salty and spicy.
Okay.
So, but actually, I heard that when we going on date, we shouldn't eat something like that. Just something uh, not too much taste like that.
not too much. What? Did you say that again?
live in.
Like I want you to pick out a food that you like. This doesn't necessary to be like how do you describe it. Like just pick a food, any kind of food you like. Yeah,
So
I
it
know,
might
I know.
be the BBQ.
BBQ. Yeah.
Um, yeah, and maybe spaghetti or pasta.
Oh, yeah, very nice. That's what I want to hear from you. I want a specific food. Yeah, not something general like you just said. Okay, very nice answer. Mm. So, I want to ask you something more. So, mm, so you're a woman, right? So, mm, what do you think about dating someone is younger than you? What do you think about that, Celine?
I'm sorry, I still cannot get your question. Can you
Okay,
repeat?
okay. So my question is, I will type in the chat box for you to see it. Okay, so what did you think about dating someone that is younger than you? You can see in the chat box.
Um, yeah. Mm,
Okay, you can tell me about.
actually, I
Oh yeah,
think not problem. My also my friends. Uh, she on dates with the younger um boy,
yeah,
same major.
yeah,
But all of friends said that maybe he's because he's younger, so like maybe like he is not um enough old to talk normally, and also just in my mind I think if the boy is older he can take care for you and
yeah,
he can talk more carefully. Yeah, I think so.
yeah. Very nice answer. Very, really like true on the Vietnamese thinking, like people thinking. Yeah. So like if younger persons want to date you or like you will not accept them.
Yeah,
Yeah, you you are going to pick someone that is older than you, right?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. That's what you should do too. Okay, so I think that's a lot of role playing we did today. So let's move on to the next slide, please. Yes, the wrap up slide about context dating. I hope after this lesson you are more confident about you're more confident about this contacts, about dating, and I'll show you some mistake that you have early on. Okay. Oh, it is a lot of pronunciation error. First you say it singer and you should say it single, and that's the part when you say like you want to go out in the nature, like you have to say nature, nature. Okay. uh, and you say you want to go out in the movie theater with him, but you say like theater, theater, yeah, th. Like you have to say like theater, 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 like no theater. Okay, and the word comfortable, like I have said before, comfortable. Okay, and you like salty, salty, like you have to make sure that's L, the L the L to be clear. Salty, 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 salty. Okay. So about that's all about the your pronunciation. About grammar. Okay. The couple can kiss. Uh, yeah. The couple can kiss. I mean, yeah. R. The important here is R. I make some mistake. When they are kissing. Remember to put the to be in your answer. Okay. Oh, and there's one part where you say he have to. Have only used with the word like they and stuff. He, she is much used with has. Okay. Remember to go. You go on a date, not you go on date. You need to have preposition a. Uh, someone I have a crush on, not someone I have crush on. Like you crush them or something. Like you have to have a crush. Like it will. It's a totally different meaning. Okay, so that's all about this lesson. You remember to do your homework at home and remember to go to the Topica Native website to learn more about this context. You will surely find so many useful things there. And thank you for joining in my lesson. And goodbye. See you next time.
Yes, I can find. Thank you so much.
Thank you.